There comes a quiet moment in every believer's life when God gently exposes the gap between what we say we believe and how we actually live. Mine didn't happen in a church service, it happened in the silence, where my prayers for provision collided with my poor planning. That's when I realized my budgeting was revealing my trust in God. Scripture reminds us, the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. Psalm 24:1. If everything belongs to Him, then I am not an owner, I am a steward. Yet my habits showed fear, not faith. I was reacting instead of planning, even though the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Proverbs 21:5. I saw different patterns in my life. Sometimes I only budgeted in crisis, ignoring wisdom until pressure forced me. Other times, I restricted myself out of fear, forgetting that God is not a God of lack. There were seasons I simply survived, paying bills without vision. Even though Jesus taught us to count the cost, Luke 14:28. I had dreams too, but without structure, they remained wishes. Even when I tried to be disciplined, giving every naira a job, something was missing God's direction. Because true order is not just structure, God is not a God of disorder, but of peace. 1 Corinthians 14:40. Everything changed when I embraced a kingdom approach. I began asking, Lord, what do you want me to do with what you've given me? That shift brought clarity. It taught me faithfulness in the little, trusting that whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much. Luke 16:10. Budgeting became more than numbers, it became worship. I learned to avoid waste like Jesus did, John 6:12. And to care responsibly for my household, 1 Timothy 5:8. Now I see clearly, budgeting is not about restriction, it's about alignment. When God leads your stewardship, He also sustains it.